Hello, ready to solder. So I'm gonna solder this small chime. Normally they're about 7 inches tall, but this one's 5. I'm making this one special for my daughter. Her birthday is this week, or following week. But her birthday's coming up, and I wanted to make something nice for my little girl. So I decided, since I'm already on a chime kick anyways, I may as well make her something to hang at her house. So I got my iron up. I think I'm at 410. I go up to 4, at least 440, and see how this goes. It should go rather quickly. Here, my little pup snorkeling around there. Bulldogs have a weird little entrance. They're snorting and carrying on, but they're saying hello. So let's get this going. Let's just tack the pieces real quick. Yeah, this is for my daughter. She's turning 20. So, happy birthday, little Bonita, if you're watching. I love you. And we're going to try something maybe a little different this time. As far as the hooks, we'll see. Let's just do the soldering for now. Don't need these anymore. Well, I want to decide what I'm going to do with the hooks for the top right now. I'm going to leave that edge so when I put the lead came on, it has a little bit of room there, and I don't want to go too close because I don't want to cover that hole. So I'm just going to cover in this area right here, this little slice on each of them. Touch and dab if you need to, or dab and lift, whatever you want to call it. There you go. Now, I'm just gonna put that ring, the jump ring part, down into the solder. And this time, I'm just gonna place it down deep into the solder, like right in there. Add flux and dip it down in with the heat of the solder iron. So I have it down so I know it's not going to come apart, and I'm going to go back about here. And just hold it while it cools. And then I'll do the next one. Same thing. Find the jump ring slit. I wanted that buried down into the solder line. I'm measuring from the tip back to here, and then I'm placing it right in here. Add my flux. Flux is the magic potion. So I'll heat it up, drop that in. Let it cool. Turn and continue. Same thing. Hold it until it cools and sets. Again, last one. Like that. And I already soldered, I already flexed this one, so right there. Should be the spot. Down in. I feel like that's a lot crooked. So let me. There we go. Now that's the top. I'll go ahead and put in the bottom ones. So for these, I will use the hooks that I had prepared. Just need 4 of them. Right? Then I'll just drop it down in there. Obviously, I don't need it to be that long, but lining it up, drop it in here, that, hold it with the, because it does get hot. I kind of want it to face like that, like angle. It could be preference, because you could go, you could put it whatever way you like. That's the beauty of what we're doing. Do it whatever way we want. And if you like somebody else's idea, you can do it similar to them. If you don't, you can create your own way. The beauty of what we're doing here. So I'm trying to get that close enough to tack it, to catch. There it is. Let me heat it up because it looks like it's leaning back a wee bit. Oh, I don't want it to be straight. There we go. Next. So my daughter turns 20. Time flies. I remember when she was a brand new baby. All mamas say that though. All mamas remember when their babies were brand new. Of course we do. The love in your heart for your little wee one. She's my only girl. She has 3 brothers. So she was that feminine energy that I must have been needing. Because she came. She was my surprise baby. And that don't mean no, I did not want her. That's her brother's teacher and say that. And that's untrue. It was just wasn't planning like, oh, let's do this. She was more like, hello, I'm here. And I'm so glad she helloed, I'm here'd me. Because I can't imagine my life without her. She's a busy little bee right now, doing her own life and her own responsibilities. But I know if I needed her at any moment, she'd be over here. I'm just spoiled. She comes and sees me usually daily or every other day, and that's cut back. So, because she's busy. And so yeah, spoiled little me's acting like she's not coming around, and she does. She'll be, after she gets used to her new job and everything rolling that way, I'm sure she'll be, you know how something new, it feels so intense when you're first starting, and then after you get going, you're like, same old, same old. Then I assume when all the excitement wears down, and I assume that she'll be back to coming over and see me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bump the camera if I did. But anyways, I'm putting this last one in. This will be holding the chimes hanging down. I can't get, for some reason, I can't get that solder close enough to that to grab. I don't know why it's being that way. There it is. The dogs are having a little community conversation. Can you hear them? They're all talking to each other out there. And the birds are communicating with each other. Like, there must be some social animals outside. They have a lot going on in the stars that we're not aware of. Okay, so there's that. And I wanted to show you what I picked to put under. So, such beautiful purples and the shell color and creamy, wooden, grainy. I don't even know how to describe it. It's so pretty. The lighter and then the light dashes of purple in there, if you can see it. And this one's got a little purple in there too. And it's just very beautiful. I got my handprints on them. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but I'll clean them. These will dangle underneath. And yeah. So let me nip these off that we just put on. The tails. I can't. There, I nipped them down so it's flush with the actual chime, right? So this is the top. They'll hold the chains or rope or whatever dangling above. And this is where the ropes will come down and the chimes will dangle underneath. So let's go ahead and finish this top up. And then I'll flip it. And we'll get this going. Should be done rather quickly. Yeah, it seems rather low. The temp seems low to me, but then it just gave in. But it'll be fine. Okay, now we'll go to this side. And this side. There we go. Now we'll flip it and get started, and I'll solder the other side. Okay? Let's get going. going there. Okay, I've wiped off all the excessive flux that I put on the side, and I'm checking to make sure that everything is holding up with integrity, and it feels good to me, and strong and durable. I'm looking for any little solder beads that might be laying around that I didn't want somewhere. Just getting the flux off and examining it. Right? Now we can flip. Oh, and that one got engulfed. Did you see that? You wouldn't want that. See how I got all my little hangers and they're all great? Except for this one, look. He's engulfed, but that's no big deal. Because we'll just take it on its side and let it just fall out. And it tinned itself for me. Oh, nice. So, yeah. We'll start the soldering on this side now. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add the solder and get rolling. I don't want to really go too close to the ends because I'm going to add lead to the outside border. And so I won't go all the way up to that ledge. Plenty of flux, obviously. Let me get this in sight. Oh, sorry for bumping that. Okay, so I'm checking this side. And I'm getting all the extra solder balls and whatever else that I don't want. Checking the integrity of the glass is hot. Hot, 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 hot. Small space. Oops, sorry for moving the camera. A lot of action. So small space, a lot going on. Glass is hot. Cleaning up this flux. Getting some of the stuff out. There's a train just in time. Why not? We've had community birds jibber jabbering. We've had community dog conversations. We may as well have a train go by and join the party. That's alright though, right? What matters is making little Bonita Dawn's chime. Alright, I'll scrub all that out when we get going. I'm just making sure that there's no cracks or anything, because I have that baby hot. It's small area. Looks like everything's good. That's just how the glass was. Yeah. So now I'm gonna let this cool, and then I'll add the hobby cane. And we'll have little Bonita's top of her chime prepared. So this will be where it hangs up on something by the window, and all the chimes will dangle underneath. So we'll do the hobby cane next. Bye-bye. Happy birthday, Bonita.